So with Isak out with a long-term injury and Ekitike being the only striker, Liverpool want to get a striker that they could potentially loan in for 6 months in January. The four forwards who have experience played at the highest level, who could theoretically be signed cheaply or loaned in January, who could theoretically agree to a backup role in the squad of the reigning English champions, are the requirements for the striker. Now, the strikers are older and Liverpool have four in mind. There's three I think would be the three of them I think would actually be good. There's one I think is absolutely hilarious. So let me show you there now. The first one is Divock Origi. Obviously, he played for us in the past, won us the Champions League. He is now 30, just been released by AC Milan. And I think, give him a 6-year deal. He's used to saving us in the past before. You know, putting him on, resting Ekitike. With the players we have now to set him up, I think would be great, and it would obviously be great to see him back in a Liverpool shirt again. Second one is Ivan Toney, who is 29 and at Al Ali. Ivan Toney is somebody who I actually would probably be number one on my list out of these four, because he is 29. He obviously knows he's not going to be playing over Ekitike. He knows what the job is to do in the Premier League. And I think he'd like to be back in the Premier League just for a bit to score more goals and to build his name back up in England. The third one is Cancelo Ramos. Now, this one really caught me off guard. So, Cancelo Ramos is 24, plays for PSG. Obviously, he's famous for winning Champions League and scoring a hat-trick with Portugal in the last World Cup. But I don't think he'd be okay with going on a loan move to England for 6 months to be a backup striker. I don't think he'd be okay with that. I know he hasn't been given a lot of game time by Luis Enrique, but this one really caught me off guard, and I don't think we should go with this one. But the next one is just hilarious. It really is. The fourth and final one is Danny Welbeck. It's Danny Welbeck, who is 35 and at Brighton. Now, this one, I started laughing because, seriously, the man who's played for Man United, who was, I think, won league titles at Man United. Like, you're going to want him in a Liverpool shirt? I like Danny Welbeck. I think he's a solid player. But come on, really? Right, like, I don't think it'd give me confidence if we're trailing or it's level in a game and Ekitike is knackered and we brought on Danny Welbeck. You know, I just don't think that'd be really reasonable. And like, come on, man. Out of all the former United players to tap up and to bring over for a bit, Danny Welbeck's the best bet. No, not for me. Out of all of them, ideally Divock Origi, but I think we should go for Ivan Toney.